You already know what time it is. It's read time, niggas. Reading time. Sometimes you gotta crack open a fucking book and read. I know y'all don't like doing that shit, man. Listen. Call it what you want. But you need this shit, man. Stop fucking around. You need this shit, man. You need this shit, man. You know? Feel me? This is what's needed around here. Around here. We might get to this a little later. Kind of want to throw in another book real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just throw in another book real quick. You know, throw in a little book real quick. You know. All right, we back. Okay, so we got Path to Peace. So we're coming right back to Path to Peace by what is it? Yi Shi Wuling. Okay. Now, what day is it? What day is it? Oh, hold on. A hidden mystery from Pug. Violence only breeds further violence. Never peace. Man, Pug might be right. You know, Pug might be right. Pug might really be right. Hold on, let me adjust the frame. All right, we good. All right. Found it. Buddha, I think. Hold on, let me see if I can change the lighting on this motherfucker. It just seems real bright to me. Like very bright. Like ridiculously bright. Don't even have to be that kind of bright, you know? Hey, what up, Corey? What up, man? All right, let's get to the day where we're supposed to be at. It's July. It's the 17th? What day is it, guys? It's 19th. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and read this real quick. I feel like I'm out of frame for some odd reason. Don't know why. Maybe if I get a little closer, maybe. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. A little bit more better. Let me see if I can up the light a little bit. That's a little bit too bright. A little bit too bright. Anyways, a deeply rooted tree which is cut down will grow again. Like that tree, intolerance that is not uprooted will rise again. All right, so out of this, what do you guys get out of this? What does that mean to you? Hold on, let me wipe down my fucking camera real quick. There you go. What does that mean to you all? When you read this, what does this mean? I'll give you like a minute. Y'all let me know. What does that mean to you? I'll tell you what it means to me. All right, time's up. So, a deeply rooted tree which is cut down will grow again. That's pretty self-explanatory. Like that tree, intolerance that is not uprooted will rise again. So, if you don't start taking measures toward, what's the right word I'm looking for? Maybe measures toward the solution of being intolerant. I mean, you'll always have that come back. You'll always have that come back and become a problem for yourself. Intolerance. You have to be more tolerant to things. That's what I'm getting out of this. You have to practice being tolerant. If you don't, you'll go right back to how you were. All right, that's July 19th. So there you go. That's the first little snippet. We'll do this. We'll go ahead. Happy birthday tomorrow. Oh, it's not my birthday today. Getting close though. We'll put that right there, and hopefully I can get to. Well, I can. I could probably show you guys this every day. It wouldn't really be that hard. It really wouldn't be that hard, you know. There we go. I think it's starting to look a little bit better. Yeah, much better. We'll read that another time. We're gonna add another book. Classical Myth by Barry B. Powell. Not bad, not bad. So let's get to reading a little bit. Yeah, hold on. Go through all this. All right. We start at chapter 1. Start at chapter 1. I'm about to magnify. Well, I mean, I could just read it over the top. Hold on. All right. Chapter 1, The Nature of the Myth. The longer I occupy myself with questions of ancient mythology, the more diffident, I think that's how they say, diffident. Somebody correct me in the thing. I become, the more defiant I become of success in dealing with them. And I am apt to think that we who spend our years in searching for solutions to these insoluble problems are like Cepheus perpetually rolling his stone uphill only to see it revolve again into the valley. Sir James G. Fraser. Not bad, not bad. It's not my birthday today, Bobby Pug. Corey knows what to do. Burr, burr. All right, the Western Roman Empire ended more than 1,500 years ago, but the stories of classical gods and goddesses, of Greek Roman warriors and leaders live on in their ancient vigor. Zeus, Venus, Helen, Odysseus, Achilles, Aeneas, these familiar names stood in the background as later Western art and literature advanced. And they stand there still today. They were bequeathed to us in the writings of Greeks and Romans, but their names and stories are much older than the written word. They go back before the introduction of writing, an era when classical myth first took shape. Hold on. It has to be coming up. There's only so many days left in the month. Yeah. Definitely so many days left in the month. All right. What is myth? Human beings have told stories from time immemorial. For stories are a natural product of spoken language, an outgrowth of the imaginative power that clearly separates us from our animal cousins. The story is a universal ingredient of human culture, bringing relief from the tedium of everyday labor and reminding listeners of their own values, beliefs, and origins. This book is concerned with a certain type of story known as myth. The term myth is hard to define, in part because the enormous variety of stories gathered from many cultures by, what is that, anthropologists, and literary historians. Originally, the Greek word mythos simply meant authoritative speech, story, or plot. But later, writers used the term myth. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. In more restricted ways, some recent authorities is exacerbated by the complexity of the phenomena deny that the term myth expresses a coherent concept at all. A widely agreed upon definition is that myth is a traditional story with collective importance. We can accept this definition, but we must consider carefully what it means. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So, what do you guys get out of that? Let me know. What do you guys get out of that? Let me know. Now, he just said, I think he or she just said, what they accept as a myth, a traditional story with collective importance. Is that what you think a myth is? Would you accept that as what a definition of a myth is? I'll give you 1 minute. Okay, we're gonna keep going. All right, to say that myth is a story is to say first that it has a plot, a narrative structure consisting of a beginning, middle, and end. In the beginning, in the beginning of a typical story, we are introduced to characters in a certain situation, usually one involving conflict with other characters, with misfortune, or with themselves. The word character comes from a Greek word meaning a misfortune or with themselves. Oh, wait, no, I read that wrong. I'm sorry. The word character comes from a Greek word meaning a certain mental imprint. Hamlet cannot make up his mind. Macbeth is ambitious. King King Lear is blind to the character of others. Character is the sum of choices one makes. In myths, the characters may be gods, goddesses, or other supernatural beings, but they may also be human beings or even animals that speak and act in a manner of human beings. Interesting. 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 All right. In the middle of a typical story, the situation grows more complex and tension and conflict develop. And tension and the conflict develop. Weird. In the end, the tension is somehow resolved. Today, we might find an example of this basic structure in the plot common in 10,000 novels and feature films. Girl meets boy, the beginning. Girl loses boy, the middle. Girl finds boy, the end. Plot is an essential feature of myth. Without a beginning, middle, and end, there can be no story and hence no myth. In casual speech, we sometimes say the Greek god Zeus, for example, is a myth. However, strictly speaking, Zeus is not a myth, but a character in myth. In the plot of stories that tell his exploits. Believe in the existence of particular god. Oh no, belief in the existence of a particular god, the observation of a ritual in a god's honor, and religious symbols are not myths. So if you believe in a particular god, that's not a myth, from what this is saying. So it says belief in the existence of a particular god, the observation of a ritual in a god's honor, and religious symbols are not myths. So, like what, a lightning bolt that somebody makes out of wood for Zeus wouldn't be a myth. He wouldn't be a myth. Some kind of ritual that you do for him wouldn't be a myth, but the stories that he's in are myths. Okay. All right. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Pretty good read. What time is it? I'll read a little bit more. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I'm actually learning quite a bit. All right. So, where was I? Another element of myth is setting. The setting is the time and place in which the action of the story unfolds. Myths are never set in the present or the recent past. The action always takes place in a distant past or in a shadowy time altogether outside human chronology. Chronology. The setting of myths may be in an actual city, such as Athens or Thebes, or some other location familiar to the audience. In other myths, the setting is an obscure place, the underworld, which no one in real world ever visited. Mount Olympus, which really exists but in myth is the home of the gods, or Crete of a very long time ago. Does explain quite a bit. Just all places you can't really go see or can't even really, is just left to your interpretation what they look like. Somebody could just tell you that, but I mean, they've never been there. So, okay, it makes sense. Okay. Thus, like all stories, myths have plot, characters, and setting. However, a myth is not just any story, but a certain kind of story that we describe as traditional. Our word traditional comes from the Latin trado, hand over. I think I'm saying that right. And a traditional story is one that has been handed over orally from one storyteller to another without the intervention of writing. In societies that do not use writing, stories must be handed over verbally. So traditional tales are the vehicle for transmitting one's generation's thoughts to another. In this way, traditional tales maintain contact with the past, about which little really is known, and pass inherited wisdom on to the future. They explain a society to itself, promulgating, I think that's how you say, promulgating its concerns and values. All right. I think we'll be done with that for today. I only got to page 4. Wow, I really suck at this. We'll do a little bit more reading later on. I want to say I was like right here. Yeah, this isn't too bad. This is actually pretty decent. Learning, definitely learning, definitely learning. But yeah, that's what we're reading. A little bit more of that. We'll get back to this for sure. We'll get back to this for sure. We'll probably just read a little bit of both. You know, sometimes I like to read that way. Beautiful and magic moment, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, sometimes I read to people, sometimes people read to me on the Kindle. But check this out. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate any donations toward the trees to be cut down in the back so we can get the shit really fucking cracking. Yeah, man, I'm starting doing more of these reading lives because I really like them. Even if it's 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you know what I'm saying, of reading a day, there's nothing wrong with that. But hopefully, you know, you got something out of it too. Sometimes just reading a book that you haven't read before or something you're not really interested in will make you interested in it as you read it, you know? No, I haven't. No, I haven't, Vargas. But I'll see you in a minute, Vargas. Let me know, man. I'll see y'all later, dogs. Let me know.